Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my vlog. I am Draz, so it would be Draz's vlog, I guess, is probably the best way you can say it. It feels a bit weird doing this because I'm doing one kind of off the cuff and completely randomly, considering I haven't done a video for about a month. Mostly because I've had real world things to deal with, you know, most of us do. We can't always sit around gaming and things pop up and whatever else, and I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I have been away, and when I have had some free time, which hasn't been very often because I still work a full-time job as well as everything else, I've wanted to play games for me rather than play games and videos if I need to record them. So I've been doing that, and I've been playing a few games, catching up on stuff like Batman Arkham Asylum and things like that. But before I get into the rest of my vlog and about what I want to do with the channel, I just thought I'd mention that the game in the background is Assault Android Cactus. I'm currently playing as Holly. This is my favourite one so far. I just love the way the gun works. It's like it's loads of bullets that kind of veer off into the same direction depending on how far away the mouse is away. And it's quite a cool game. You could say as a twin stick shooter it's going to get repetitive after a while, but it's the same for all of them. I'm quite enjoying this one so far, and I believe on this run I actually do quite well in this turbine. That's what they call the different missions. They don't last very long, they're normally like 2 or 3 minutes long. So that's that. It's out on early access I believe on Steam, so if you want to go and have a look. I'm sure I'll put a link in the description below. So that's Assault Android Cactus. So there we go, I get S+, I believe. Yes, I do. There we go. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with the channel, anyone that is actually watching the videos, you'll see that I've got a few Spelunky videos up, and I've also got some Shadowrun Returns. I'm going to sideline the Shadowrun Returns videos. When I first started playing it, I thought it would be a really cool idea to play that type of RPG. But then I realised that 95% of it was me just reading in really bad accents and getting confused as to what I was reading, because that's what I tend to do when I'm reading, especially when I'm reading for an audience. You know, I'm not a public speaker by nature, so it's not something I'm really used to. I'm quite introverted really. So I'm going to scrap that one. I'm going to intend on playing more Spelunky, because I do like Spelunky and I would actually like to get quite good at it. And then once I've got to a certain degree of competence, if that ever happens, I will then try and do some daily runs, and then we'll see how far we can get and see what our top daily runs are, see if we can beat some of the top YouTubers that have been playing this game for ages. Another game I really want to start playing will be Hearthstone. I've played a little bit of it. That's what I've been mostly playing in my spare time at the moment when I've got some. I don't want to just focus like everybody else is doing on Arena. I'd like to focus on Constructed as well. For the time being, it will more than likely just be kind of like free to play Constructed videos. I've got a few Hunter ones, and I know there's a semi-decent Paladin one out there. Mostly because I've not had enough time to unlock a lot of cards, and there's going to be a wipe soon. I'm not sure when that wipe is. I don't think that they've announced it as yet. But when it does happen, all our cards will be wiped off and we'll have to start all over again. So instead of having half-assed decks with random cards that I've earned, I'd rather just carry on in the way I am and then just do a few arena matches when they come up. But I'm not the best player, so I can't get 9 and 0 wins and get all my money back so I can keep doing arena, and I'm not going to flood a load of money into the game just to play arena. So I'll probably get the gold I need to play arena by just doing like kind of daily quests, which they have, which is kind of something they did in WoW. If you play WoW, I'm sure you did, because everybody plays WoW. Apart from that, I'm not sure what other games I'll dedicate my time to playing all the time to put on as videos. I do intend to restart a series I did on a different channel, which is Indie Investigations, which is where I'll look at indie games as and when they come out, because I think that would be quite fun. Most people seem to like indie games to an extent, and I certainly do, and I really want to start playing a few more of them. I've missed quite a few that have come out recently which I wanted to cover, simply because I've been so busy, as I've stated before. So we will start doing some of those. And in October, I don't know if it's the 23rd or the 25th or sometime around that period, Batman Origin comes out. I really want to play that. As I said earlier in the video, I've been playing Batman Arkham Asylum. I've started Arkham City. I've played a little bit of that. Hopefully I can get that completed by the end of October so that I can start Arkham Origins and I know what's going on. I know it's not being made by the same developer, Rocksteady. I'm not sure who it's been made from, but from the video I saw of Totalbiscuit, which I'll put a link in the bottom, it seems like quite a fun game. It looks like they've basically kept it in the same style. We'll see how the story goes, but as you can say with most superhero stories, they're never the greatest. They're just more about like, let's go run around shooting and beating people up and having a good old time with our realities that we'd want to get away from in real life. So I don't think there's much else I really want to do for my first vlog. I think that's about it. I'm gonna plan on doing one every Sunday-ish, Saturday, Sunday, depending on the time frame and what I can get done. And as we've just finished this stage here, which have I get to an A? No, I don't. I get halfway around to a B. I think I'll finish it right there. So thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more videos to come in the near future. Until next time, goodbye.